The film, Villainess, revolves around Suk-hee, Kim Ok-bin, a highly skilled assassin who becomes entangled in a web of intrigue and betrayal. The story begins with a thrilling and intense opening sequence that showcases Suk-hee's exceptional combat skills and sets the tone for the rest of the film. The film opens with a high-octane action sequence as Suk-hee, a highly trained assassin, single-handedly takes down a group of armed men. Flashbacks reveal that Suk-hee witnessed the murder of her father as a child and was subsequently trained by a secret organization called KISS to become a deadly assassin. She is now a ruthless and skilled killer. Suk-hee is captured by the South Korean government and given a chance at freedom. They offer her a deal: work as an undercover agent for them, infiltrating a criminal organization, and in return, she will be granted her freedom. Suk-hee reluctantly accepts. Under her new identity, Suk-hee moves to a small town and begins her undercover mission. She adopts the persona of an ordinary woman and takes on a job at a local dry cleaning shop. While trying to blend in, she encounters Yun-soo, a kind-hearted man who develops an interest in her. After a few meetings with each other, Yun-soo asks out Yun-soo. While noticing Yun-soo's tie, it reminds Yun-soo of a tie she gave to Jong-sang. It is revealed in flashbacks that Suk-hee and Jong-sang had gotten married. We learn in a flashback that the marriage was not the same for Jong-sang as it was for Suk-hee. We learn that Suk-hee says that she is willing to let go of her thirst for revenge if she can get married and live a normal life. Jong-sang sees that his trained assassin would no longer be of much use, so he sets up an act. He stages a wedding with her and pays people to attend the wedding, and while on their honeymoon, he fakes saving a gang member called Choi Chun-mo and stages his own death. When Suk-hee hears he is dead, she loses her mind and goes on a killing rampage and takes out the whole gang, who she thinks is behind Jong-sang's death. Jong-sang has eliminated his rivals, and Jong-sang expects Suk-hee to be killed because of her rage and the sheer numbers of the gang. But they are no match. This is the opening scene of the movie. While on a mission together with Min-ju, a classmate from the facility, Yun-soo is caught stealing a phone, and in the ensuing fight, Min-ju is killed. The info from the phone has documents about Choi Chun-mo, and the agency is worried that since Yun-soo knew him, she may be a double agent. Yun-soo comforts Yun-soo, and this brings them closer together. As Suk-hee continues her undercover mission, she gradually uncovers a series of hidden agendas and personal vendettas that have shaped her life. She begins to question her loyalty to the government agency and suspects that there are forces at play aiming to manipulate and control her. She also discovers that her handler, Chief Kwon, has his own hidden agenda and seems to be manipulating her. Determined to uncover the truth, she starts investigating the criminal organization on her own, determined to bring justice to those who have wronged her. Driven by a thirst for revenge and a desire to uncover the truth, Suk-hee embarks on a relentless path of vengeance. She confronts those who have wronged her and seeks justice for the pain and loss she has endured throughout her life. Suk-hee's investigation leads her to a shocking revelation. The criminal organization she is infiltrating has a personal connection to her past. She discovers that they were responsible for her father's murder and her subsequent recruitment into the assassin training program. Yun-soo continues to live at the apartment, and the agency has figured their next target for her. The agency wants to do an assassination from a wedding catering company, so decides to arrange a wedding between Yun-soo and Yun-soo. In a callback to the earlier story, the agency pays people to attend the wedding, and Yun-soo, in her wedding gown, aims a rifle out a window to her target, who she sees through the rifle scope is Jong-sang. She can't kill him, shocked that he's still alive. Jong-sang backtracks the location from which the shots come and identifies Yun-soo as Suk-hee from the wedding photos. He makes contact with Yun-soo to verify that it is actually her. He tapes a conversation of the agency and sends it to Yun-soo. The conversation reveals that Yun-soo is actually an undercover agent. She turns on the agency. Jong-sang stages a rescue of Yun-soo from the agency's custody. As she reaches her apartment, she watches as the bomb goes off and Yun-soo and her daughter both die. She thinks it's the work of the agency. She goes to confront Kwon-suk, but Kwon-suk has news for her. Yun-soo had found Jang Chun, the unnamed man with yellow teeth, and got to know everything. This interview was recorded on surveillance tape. Kwon-suk plays the tape for Yun-soo. The agency takes Yun-soo into custody. In the meanwhile, Zhang Sang's gang gets to Yun Su and Eun Hai. Yun Su tries to tell Zhang Sang, on the phone, that Eun Hai is, in fact, Zhang Sang's daughter, hoping for all the killing to stop. Zhang Sang doesn't care for the little girl and tells Yun Su to kill the kid in exchange for his own life. Yun Su tries to fight the gang but is knocked unconscious and left with the little girl and a bomb. Yin Su is consumed with revenge. Yin Su tracks down Zhang Sang and his gang to a parking garage. She kills all the gang members in the garage and confronts Zhang Sang. She says, "How could you do this to me?" He says, "I have that privilege. Because I made you." She replies, "Let me show you what you made me into." Li Zhang Sang escapes to the street and meets his remaining gang members, and they speed off in a passenger bus. Yin Su chases after them. She catches up to the bus, boards the bus, crashes the bus, and finally has an axe over Zhang Sang's head. He puts his head down and starts whistling an eerie tune. She axes Zhang Sang in the head before walking out of the wreckage with the police surrounding her, and smiles a grim smile. The film features numerous action-packed sequences that showcase Suk Hee's exceptional fighting skills and agility. From intense hand-to-hand combat to high-speed chases and breathtaking sword fights, the action sequences are visually stunning and enhance the suspense and excitement of the film. As the story progresses, Suk Hee's journey becomes a quest for self-discovery and personal redemption. She must navigate through a complex network of lies and betrayal, ultimately determining her own fate and choosing the path she will follow. Villainess is a gripping and emotionally charged film that explores themes of identity, sacrifice, and the consequences of a life steeped in violence. Through its intricate plot, dynamic action sequences, and compelling performances, the movie offers an intense and captivating cinematic experience. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing, and thank you for watching.